On Sunday, Andrew Cuomo decided to go to a church in Brooklyn where he apparently was able to give a sermon to the people there in the church on Sunday, doing the regular Sunday routine, right? It's Lent now, so, much more church attendance than usual. And Andrew Cuomo was somehow allowed to politicize that church service to attack the people who destroyed his career. And here's just a couple things that Mr. Cuomo had to say, and you tell me if this sounds like anybody else you know. The actions against me were prosecutorial misconduct. They used cancel culture to effectively overturn an election. God isn't finished with me yet. They used cancel culture to effectively overturn an election. Now again, does this sound like anybody else you know? Yes, it does. And we all know who. That sounds exactly like Donald Trump, right? Sounds like a lot of Republicans right now, but mostly like Donald Trump, because that is what Andrew Cuomo has been reduced to. In fact, I wouldn't even say reduced to. That's what he's been exposed as. There were 11 credible sexual harassment claims against Andrew Cuomo that we know of. And the prosecutors looked at it and said, yeah, this is credible. Unfortunately, there's nothing prosecutable here. So we're not going to move forward with any charges. So that makes his first statement a little weirder, right? The actions against me were prosecutorial misconduct. Okay, well, they decided not to prosecute you. So are you telling the church that not prosecuting you is prosecutorial misconduct? Because if you are, I'm going to go ahead and agree with you. I wish you had been prosecuted. I wish you had actually paid a very real price for what you did to these women. Instead, oh, you don't get to be governor anymore. Oh, that's so sad for you. A position that, by the way, you didn't earn. You got it because of your family name. Again, just like somebody else we know, Donald Trump. See, Cuomo and Trump are two sides of the same coin, right? Just different party affiliation these days. They both grew up a life of privilege, a life free from consequences, able to do whatever the hell they wanted because they knew that their powerful name was going to protect them to the end. And that is exactly why Cuomo is coming out right now saying these exact things. He's mad that there was a tiny little bit of comeuppance for him. That's it, a tiny bit. He wants to get back into politics. He may run for governor again in the future. He is currently spending money running ads attacking the prosecutors, basically taking snippets of things that they've said, taking them out of context, and trying to make it look like it was a politically motivated investigation. Again, sound like somebody else you know? Yeah. It's because there really is no difference between Andrew Cuomo and Donald Trump. Maybe a couple of hair follicles here and there, but at the end of the day, they're the same person representing just a different political party. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for fresh content every single day of the week. Just smash that subscribe button, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, and share the video.